The divine bliss, which is the source of all happiness, is related to its knowledge that was revealed in its original form by the supreme divine power, Krishna, during his miraculous appearance in this world. That was the Gita, the origin of all the spiritual isms and the knowledge of all the knowledges, which has now been further simplified by His Divinity Swami Prakashanand Saraswati, the foremost disciple of Jagadguru Shri Kripalu Maharaj, who is the supreme divine descension of this age. The Gita is not only a philosophy, it is a promise of God.
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
It tells to merge all the spiritual formalities into the exclusiveness of loving devotion to the supreme form of God, and you will receive His vision.
Namaha Kamalana Namaha Kamalamaline Namaha Kamalapandaya Namaste Kamale Sharanam. The Divine Souls. In the last meeting, I explained the simple meaning of the last 3 verses of Gita teachings. In these last 3 verses, Krishna tells the total theory of the Gita in gist. If you understand these 3 verses, you have understood the whole of the Gita. If you don't understand these 3 verses, then you have not understood the Gita. This is like the soul of the Gita. It explains the importance, the procedure, the practice. So, the first word is of this verse that the truth which I am going to tell, Krishna says, sarvaguhyatamam. The first word, sarvaguhyatamam. Sarvaguhyatamam bhuyaha shuname paramam vachaha. Ishtos me dridhamiti tato vakshyamite hitam. Sarvaguhyatamam. I will take this word today. Guhi word means secret or very important or personal, something like that. Guhya means, you can say, is a very important personal secret or an important personal secret. So guhyatam word comes from the word guhi, that's like good, better, best, 3 steps. So guhi, guhyatar, guhyatam. Very important secret, guhyatar. Important secret, guhye. And the most important secret, guhyatam. Important secret, very important secret, most important secret. Guhya, guhyatar, guhyatam. That is the maximum. Krishna thought that this word guhyatam is not enough. So he added sarvaguhyatam. The most important, of absolute importance, you can say. The most important secret, which is the secret or the absolute secret. Nothing beyond that. Nothing beyond, that's the final end of the secret of my secret of my secret of my secret. A secret of all the secrets. Important of all the important teachings and things. He is not exaggerating. He is telling the truth. Because Gita is the truth. Krishna, Gita, same. Just like Krishna's name, form, virtues, Leela, they are all one. So, Krishna teaching and Krishna are also one. Gita is the personality of Krishna. So, Gita and Krishna are synonymous. It's like Krishna name and Krishna form. They are both synonymous. Name and form are one. So, teachings of Krishna are also Krishna's personality. So, teachings and Krishna teachings of Krishna and Krishna, same, one. So Gita is the personality of Krishna. He is telling the ultimate, the absolute, the most secret truth of what? Truth of God realization. But he tells in the next verse. The next verse he has told about divine love consciousness, or bhakti. So, that bhakti or the divine love consciousness, which he is going to explain in the next verse, he says first, that is the most important, absolute secret. How it qualifies? We have to see some other quotations. Krishna has said once, Yogastrayo maya prokta nranam sheyo vidhitsaya jnanam karma cha bhaktischa nopay yonyosti kutrachit. In the words of Krishna, in the writing of Vedavyas, Krishna has said there are three paths. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. In this Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, the Yoga word is there. Yoga word. Jnana Yoga, Jnana plus Yoga, Karma Yoga, Karma plus Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti plus Yoga. So these are three paths. Krishna also has mentioned in the Gita itself that yogunam api sarvesham madgatena antaratma shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamomata. Yogunam api sarvesham, in all those three kinds of yogis, Jnana Yogi, Karma Yogi, Bhakti Yogi, the one who remembers me wholeheartedly, who gives his mind and soul to me as Krishna, he is the most loving and he is his superior. He told in the 6th chapter. So this Jnana, Bhakti, Karma. Understand a little. Karma and Karma Yoga. Karma means doing good deeds, observing Vedic rituals as prescribed in the Vedas, observing some religious formalities, doing social good. These are all called karmas, just good karmas. I am telling you in very gist. What is Jnana? Just Jnana. Jnana means renouncing the world and thinking of the expansion of your own self. That's Jnana. This whole world is the expansion of your own self. Or with this knowledge, practicing Patanjali Yoga Darshan, philosophy, means practicing yoga. What is the worship? Worshipping various forms of gods and goddesses with certain worldly desire, or worshipping any form of God with some worldly desire, although he is worshipping God, but he has desire of the world. So this kind of devotion or worship, or that kind of knowledge, or that kind of karma, they are all sattvic. They won't take you to God. If that jnani joins with his knowledge, oh, I am thinking the whole world as my own expansion, no. We can only receive liberation with the grace of God. So surrender to God. Then that jnani becomes a jnani yogi. Because he had the knowledge to renounce the world. He was qualified to enter into devotion. Now he got new knowledge that no, this world, this soul is under the bondage and world is useless. World cannot give us perfect happiness. Only grace of God could help us. So he became Jnana Yogi. Means his practice was Jnana, yoga practice. But now he received the knowledge that with the grace of God, he can receive liberation. So he became Jnana Yogi. What is Karma Yogi? That Karma Yogi, he was doing all good deeds, doing rituals, observing good deed, social, observing religious formalities. He was doing all the good things. But he had a desire of the world, to be prosperous in the world, to have a big name and fame, to enjoy celestial luxuries by doing all those Vedic rituals and sacrifices. So he was karmi. He was observing karma. Now he got the knowledge. Oh, the karma will take you only to celestial abode, or in next lifetime it can only give you some worldly happiness. Just like when Arjuna asked Krishna that if I follow just our righteousness and dharma and karma, what will happen? Krishna said that if you die, you will receive celestial abode. And if you win, you will enjoy the world. So Arjuna said, enjoying the world and celestial heaven enjoyment, they are all limited. Krishna said, yes, they are limited. You have to come to me, not just karma. So when that karmi, the follower of good deeds, understands this truth, that only with the grace of God he can receive liberation or enter into divine abode, so he offers his karmas to God. O Krishna, O Ram, O Shyam, O Vishnu, whoever he is worshipping, these karmas are for your pleasure. I don't want any good out of these karmas. I don't want any worldly benefit out of these karmas. I don't want any worldly luxury. I just want you, O my Supreme God. So now he became karma yogi. He was doing karma already. He became yogi, means he has joined his heart and mind with the personality of Godhead. So karma and karma yogi, karmi and karma yogi. So first he was karmi, now he became karma yogi. So Jnana yogi has surrendered to God. Karma yogi has surrendered to God. The third one who was doing all kinds of worship, for instance, doing the chanting, doing the arati, going to holy places, worshipping various forms of gods and goddesses, he was doing already, reciting Gita, Bhagavatam every day. He was doing all those devotional things. But his mind was not devotional. He was a devotee of the world. He had a desire to be prosperous in the world. When he got the knowledge, oh, this world, worldly happiness, luxury is so fickle, so temporary, so deceiving, so elusive. No, they are not good enough for me. I have to come to God. And with His grace, I can receive permanent happiness forever. Because He is bliss. World is not blissful. Our world is not bliss. So he was already doing chanting, japa, arti, homage. He was already doing. Now his mind is changed. He is now doing that with dedication to God. He became Bhakti Yogi. So that bhakti which he was doing before for getting prosperity in the world, now his ideas are transformed and he is doing bhakti for God realization. He became Bhakti Yogi. So, Jnani, Karmi and Bhakt are Upasak. Means a knowledgeable person who are doing yoga, the one who are doing good deed, the one who are doing various worshipping formalities and devotions. When they got the knowledge of God, they surrendered to God. But the style of practice was different. A style of practicing. So now one is worshipping God through yoga, Jnana Yogi. Other is worshipping God through good deeds, Karma Yogi. Third one is worshipping God with devotion, Bhakti Yogi. So these three kinds of yogas, Krishna says, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Nranam Shreyo Viditsaya. For the good of the souls, Krishna says that he has explained these or mentioned these three paths for God realization. So there are three paths for God realization. Means surrendering is a must, and then styles are different. You can say path is one, there are three styles. One through non-dualistic philosophy, through Vedanta and Yoga, the other through doing good deeds plus devotion, the third doing only devotion and having renounced life. So all three are doing devotions, but the style of doing devotion is different. Three kinds of devotions. But path is one, surrendering to Godhead personality. Now, in Jnana Yoga, only one kind. But Karma Yogi and Bhakti Yogi, they are many kinds. Like a Karma Yogi is worshipping Vishnu with his devotion and good deeds, or Shiva, or Durga, or another form of God. Suppose another Bhakti Yogi who has renounced the world and doing only devotion, and he is devoting his life for realization of Vishnu, Shiva, Durga, any almighty forms of God. So, Karma Yogis and Bhakti Yogis, they have a form of God, form to whom they dedicate themselves. So, Jnana Yogi is of only one kind. He worships God in a non-dualistic manner, only one kind. But Karma Yogis worship form of God, and there are many forms. Bhakti Yogi worships a form of God, and there are many forms. So there are many kinds of Karma Yogis, many kinds of Bhakti Yogis. So these three, Karma Yogi is better than Jnana Yogi, and Bhakti Yogi is better than Karma Yogi. Because through yoga, yogi receives only liberation. That I'll explain afterwards. Only liberation. And through Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, you receive the abode of your form of God you have worshipped. But in Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga means the one who has a family, commitment, worldly attachment, and who is doing bhakti. And Bhakti Yogi means who is doing total bhakti, he has no commitment. So the one who is doing just bhakti with no commitments, he can reach his beloved Lord sooner than the one who has so many commitments and yet doing bhakti. So only difference is in achieving the height of heart purification and reaching God. That's all. Otherwise, both are practicing the same kind of devotion, just like Karma Yogi and Bhakti Yogi. Both worship, the worshipping style is similar, are same. They both chant, they both pay homage, they both do arti, they both sing the name of their Lord. So, the devotion is same, but because one has some commitment of family and the other one is fully renounced, so the fully renounced one reaches sooner. That's all the difference. Krishna said here, sarvaguhyatamam. So, as compared to Gyan, Karma Yogi is better. As compared to Karma Yogi, Bhakti Yogi is better. What is the fourth stage? Fourth one. Fourth is the secret. That is the main secret, the fourth one. Krishna says, fourth one is that Karma Yogi or that Jnana Yogi or Bhakti Yogi who has surrendered to me as Krishna. That is the secret. Sarvaguhyatamam bhuya shuname paramam vacha. Krishna is saying that those who surrender to me as Krishna, they are the most, are the highest class of devotees. Because me as Krishna, other forms of God, they are within me. Even the formless aspect of God is within me, Brahmano Pratisthaham. And other forms of Almighty God, Vishnu, Shiva, Durga, all those forms, they are also within me. So when they are within me, why don't you worship me directly? Because the the bliss of Krishna is much superior than the bliss of Vaikuntha abode. Because bliss of Krishna is divine love bliss, and bliss of Vaikuntha is almighty bliss. So almighty bliss is just bliss, and divine love bliss is much superior. I can't explain that today. I'll explain sometime. So those who surrender to me with devotion, which is going to say in the second verse, they are the highest devotees, are the greatest devotees. So sarvaguhyatamam bhuya. O Arjun, now I am going to tell you the most secret thing to you. Trust me. The rest in the next speech. We will chant Krishna name for some time. As Krishna said, sarvaguhyatamam bhuyaha, worshipping, surrendering, adoring Krishna is the highest thing in terms of devotions. So we'll sing the same name, Govinda Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal